Hey everybody, Greg Davis, super affiliate at rockstar.com. Here to talk about big money leads. Now, originally, big money leads was going to be a coaching program that was going to be $30,000. Now, the first five people were going to get half off, so that's 15K. But as a high end coaching program, that's what I do. I've done quite a few of them. Um, Prior to this, has been all paid traffic. I'm a paid traffic specialist right now, working on paid traffic from YouTube ads, and it's going really well. I love YouTube ads. Very scalable, way easier to deal with than Facebook, and it's just blowing up right now. So that's what I'm focused on. But I wanted to also take advantage of YouTube organic traffic because it's there to be had, and this is something that I've done in the past, and it's very effective. So it was definitely valuable information. So I was like, you know what? I believe in giving. There's a lot of need out here right now. Most people definitely can't afford to pay 15K, $30,000 for a coaching program. But this is information that people could actually use to make money without a huge investment. I mean, because we're talking about free traffic. There's a lot of work that goes into it, but you're talking about free traffic, and there's a lot of people out here that lost their jobs or businesses, through the pandemic, and just a lot of people out here struggling. So I was like, you know what, this is something that people can do. It doesn't really cost a lot of money, and and it can translate into a nice income if they, if they work at it. So instead of selling that high-end program, I'm just going to give it away. Okay, I'm going to give away the information. I mean, at least the basic framework of what I was talking about doing, and and give you all the resources that you can do it for yourself. All right, so the whole big money lead system is basically using YouTube videos in order to, and other videos as well. You can do other services too, but primarily YouTube videos to rank on Google and also to rank for YouTube search. Okay, YouTube search is actually the second largest search engine behind Google. Okay, so a lot of people just go straight to YouTube and search stuff, but my intention was to have these videos actually rank on Google search. All right, so this is the steps, 10 steps to making it happen. So I'm just going to go through it now. There's a lot more details, but I'm going to give you, I'm going to give you resources to get the details and some stuff that you can research yourself. But this is just kind of like the basic framework. Okay. So step number one, you need to sign up for AHrefs.com. Okay. Now these guys, this is an SEO company. They do SEO training. They specialize in video. I mean, they specialize in SEO period, but they have a lot of information on ranking videos. Okay, so and in order to kind of get an overview of what we want to do, you go ahead and watch that video. That video number two, that video is from AHrefs.com, and he kind of goes through the whole overview, of exactly what you want to do. Okay, and so three, you want to look for high-paying pay-per-call offers. Okay, so as far as lead generation, the thing that works the easiest with this method is pay-per-call. Okay, if you're not familiar with pay-per-call, basically you have a phone number, and if somebody calls that phone number, and depending on the offer, it's basically measured by how long they stay on the phone. Okay, so it can be anywhere from, like, I've seen for as low as like 45 seconds. To most of the higher paying offers, they got to be on there for like at least 3 minutes. So there's tons and tons of pay per call offers out here, but most of these people, because it's a lead. I mean, they're actually calling the business. Okay, it's not even a transfer. It's just people actually calling directly to the business. So it's extremely valuable leads, and so most of the offers pay pretty well. Anywhere up to like the highest paying ones that I've seen were like for drug rehab, and like those pay like anywhere from like 200, 300, all the way up to like the highest one I used was like 850. Okay, so there's tons of offers. So first thing, we got to identify offers that we can possibly drive traffic to. All right. But the video explains like exactly how to do it. So once you have some pay-per-call offers identified, then and you want to come up with some keywords that people use to search for those things, then you're going to use the AHrefs tools, and you can match, basically find rankable keywords for videos with offers. Okay, because here's the thing: like videos don't show up for every Google search. Okay, they show up for a lot of them, but they don't show up for every Google search. So it's important to find keywords that you can rank a video on, because it doesn't do any good if you make a video, go after a certain market, go after certain keywords, and it doesn't get on the first page of Google. Okay, so you want your goal is to get on the first page of Google, because like normally, like after the search results, then they have like video search results. Okay, but again, it's not for every keyword. Okay, so it's important to use their tool to match the keyword with an offer. Okay, so once you have that, you need to sign up for callrail.com. Okay, and that's basically how you're going to track all your calls, and they also give you phone numbers. And they give you a choice between local and toll-free numbers. Get the toll-free numbers. They're just going to get more calls that way. So sign up for CallRail so you can track everything, and then sign up for the offers that you saw on Offer Vault. Sign up for them. Sign up for the network. Get access to these offers, to whatever offer that you identify. Okay. So you're going to create a video, and the video is going to have your CallRail number on it. It's important because if you just use the straight number that the network or the call center or whatever advertiser gives you, those numbers change. They change like all the time. So you don't want to go through all the trouble of getting the video ranked and then the phone number is no good. Okay, so you basically, for CallRail, like you have your own number, and then you can forward that number to whatever number you want. Okay, so definitely sign up for CallRail. I mean, that's the one I use. There may be other services out there. There are other services out there, but that's the one I use. They also have a free trial. AHrefs has a free trial as well, so you can actually get started with both of those for free. It's like 7 to 14 days or something like that. But they're pretty affordable. I think I can't remember how much AHrefs is. I know like CallRail is like $50 a month, or maybe a little more. You got to pay extra for the 800. I mean, for the toll free number. AHrefs, honestly can't remember how much it costs, but I don't think it's that much. So you're going to create the video. You're going to create the video like AHrefs shows you, because there's certain things that you need to do in order to optimize your video and give it the best chance for getting ranked. So you can make the videos. Now, I recommend you do these videos like do not until. Okay, so say for example, if you're doing, if you're going after plumbers. Okay, I don't know if they have video of plumbers. I'm just pulling that out. I know they have pay-per-call offers for plumbers. And but anyway, I would make a video saying, like, warning, do not choose a plumber until you watch this video. Okay, warning, do not, whatever it is the lead is, if it's auto insurance, warning, do not sign up for any auto insurance until you watch this video. All right, those are the best ones because they kind of jump out, and if somebody's actually searching for something, they're like, oh, I need to read this so I know what's going on. And plus it's just it's kind of negative, but people are attracted to negativity. That's just the way it goes. So instead of saying, oh, how great this and this is, and I would try to make the video really generic, because you might change the offer a little bit. I mean, if you have information on the actual service that people are calling in, then you can maybe use that in the video so that everything that you say, if you tell them 3 things that you should have, or the plumber should have, and so then they call and the plumber has those 3 things, and so it makes it better. So, but you don't always have that information, like from the advertiser or the call center. So you have to make it kind of generic. Okay, you make it generic, but you still kind of want to point to your number, be like, hey, we are the answer. We do this and this and this. So, but I'll let you figure that out. And you don't have to do that kind of video, but those videos are effective. All right. So now the best thing to do, especially the easiest keywords to rank for, are localized keywords. Okay. So, and plus those are pretty much like more, like people are more apt to like direct action. So for example, if somebody's like, so if somebody's looking for something in their area. Okay. So plumber in, whatever, plumber in, you know, Manheim, Pennsylvania. Okay. Then, they will, they're probably going to be a better lead. All right. So, and it's easier to rank for, instead of like saying, choose a plumber, you say choose a plumber in a certain city or whatever, then that works better. And if you can find, like, say, what I would do too is, like, obviously you want to focus on cities that have a lot of people. And so what you could do, like, say California is a perfect example. Okay, so California has all kinds of big cities. You got San Francisco, you got Los Angeles, you got Fresno, Stockton, you got all these different cities. So what you might want to do there is, in the video, actually mention California. Okay, we got the best thing in California, California, California. But then you can maybe with your title and description, put in the city. So sometimes that works, not all the time, but the geographic keywords are much easier to rank for than just the general, keyword for what you're looking for. So once you have that first video, and also I would create more than one video, use different numbers, because that way you can kind of split test your videos, and then, the video that gets the most calls, you can just roll with that one, to duplicate. So I would run them, like, say if you make 5 videos, 5 numbers, whichever video does the best. Then I would take that video and find somebody on Fiverr.com to create, more localized versions of the video. If it's a big city, then I would have them make each video for the city. So again, then the California example, makes one for San Francisco, make one for LA, make one for Fresno, make one for all the different major cities there. So that's obviously a lot of work, but that's something that you can get them to do, and you can have tons and tons of videos. I mean, basically, the more videos you have out there, the better your chances are of ranking and getting traffic. And one other thing too, and again, you can get some more information from AHrefs, but there's more video platforms than YouTube, okay, and B, there's more traffic, more search engines, than Google. So, again, use those resources. Like I said, those guys are the experts, and just follow their stuff. But I'm just telling you, like, what I've done before that works. So, like I said, so there's number 9. Follow AHrefs ranking directions. A lot of stuff that you need to do to optimize your video, because Google's looking for certain things in the video to rank. So he goes through all that stuff, and tells you exactly what to do, and they give you the tools to do it. Okay, and then 10, rinse and repeat. I want you to do that. And that works out and everything, then find another market and do the same thing. Okay. Now, most of the pay-per-call offers are B2C. I mean, they do have some B2B stuff, but for the most part, it's B2C. But a lot of them they pay a lot. Okay, especially like I was saying, like the drug rehab and stuff like that. Now, like, not every search term is going to have videos. Right? I don't think that those are like those have actual video results. Probably because that real estate is extremely viable, because they get like $40, $50 per click for those types of things. So you're gonna have to get creative with that if that's something that you want to do. But again, use your AHrefs tools, and you can find out if you can rank for something or not. Okay, so that's the main thing you need to do, because makes no sense to go through all of this and then you can't get the video ranked. Okay, so you want to know in advance that you can get the video ranked. All right, so now for for that's probably B2B. Sorry. So for B2B markets, again, identify a market that you can rank for, and then find buyers for those leads on LinkedIn. Okay, that's going to be your best bet, is actually to do some networking, because otherwise, your other opportunity, your other thing is that you can cold call, which if that's something that you can do, that's fine. If you're good at it, that's fine. I mean, I actually did that, but I have a sales background, and I've done a lot of cold calling, so it didn't really bother me that much. But I would recommend that you use the internet to network. LinkedIn, number one, and then you might be able to look on Facebook and find some Facebook groups, with these people that are that are in whatever the market is. But I would really focus on LinkedIn to figure out. So, say for example, so if you're looking for commercial real estate brokers, then they're pretty easy to find on LinkedIn, and you can put out some content of some sort to let people know that you can, like, say you might want to write an article about commercial real estate leads. Okay, and so so you might want to try that approach. Write some paper, not paper, but like an article. So I'm just give some useful information, but then put yourself out there as a source for these leads. All right. So I'll recommend that. Networking is the best way for that, just because otherwise it's kind of hard to get in. And actually, I should take that back. It's not super hard to get in because these guys need leads. Okay, so so if you can kind of come across as like, look, I have some good leads or whatever, and then you can make deals with them. You can be like, look, I'll give you these leads for free. I just want a cut of the deals that you close, which is actually a good way to do it. I mean, obviously you do want money up front, so you have to figure it out. But if you can get a deal where you get cut in, that's the big dollars, because a lot of these transactions are really big, like in the millions. And so even if you get like a quarter point, on a deal, you're still looking at, a 5-figure payout, for that lead. Okay. And then once especially if your leads are turned into sales like that, like they won't leave you alone. They will want more and more and more and more and more. All right. So, and then here's the beauty of it too. Like when you do this video thing, like the leads are high quality. Okay, so say for example, like if you're looking for leads or looking for a particular service, you Google it, and then you see the ads and everything, and then you just see the ad, you might just call them, click on the ad real quick. Okay, let me call them. But there's not a lot of pre-sale. But if somebody actually looks at that video, takes the time to look at a video to get to your phone number, then they call you, like they're going to be already kind of like warmed up. They're going to be already kind of pre-sold. Okay, so those leads, the video leads, in my experience, are higher quality than even just like the text ads that's on Google, or even just the organic results too. So videos are really good for that. Your clients are going to get really high quality leads. So, and again, you just gotta Google is your best friend as far as finding out this information. Like for example, like there has been with the pandemic and a lot of people now working from home, like commercial buildings, like office buildings, that has taken a nosedive. Okay, but you have people that are trying to buy these office buildings for lower money. There's also certain areas of commercial real estate that are booming right now, like warehouses. Okay, warehouse and warehouse space is booming because of all the e-commerce that's happening. Then also data centers. Okay, for the same reason, because so many. So much e-commerce is going on. People need data centers for their computing power. Blah blah blah. So there are some possibilities right there. There's some opportunities right there. So just do research into the market. That's pretty much free. Use YouTube to do that as well. But Google. Figure out a market. But again, use the AHrefs tool to make sure that you can rank for that market. Okay, because if you can't rank for it, then it's a waste of time. So that's pretty much the method in a nutshell. Videos, free traffic, going to pay per call, is the easiest because that's already set up. The buyer's already lined up. Or, you find if you want to get just to B2B and some of the higher transaction sales, then you can find some people on LinkedIn. Do a little bit of networking online to to find buyers for your leads. So that's it. Hopefully that's helpful and gave you the resources that you need there. So let me go back up here so you can see again. But if you watch this video, actually I probably should have made this first. Yeah, watch this video and then sign up for these guys and just follow what they say. These guys are video writing specialists, and so they can get you where you need to be. So again, if you want to scale, I mean, you can always scale. Like if you do geographically, you can scale into more different areas. I mean, there's tons of cities in the United States, so you can scale that way, and just or just finding different niches and going for it. All right, that's it. That's my big money leads system summarized, broken down. Good luck. Thanks for your time and attention. And I'll holler at you later. Greg Davis signing out. Peace.